how can I keep squirrels from destroying my flower bed? And this is from Mr. Ralph. We read a lot about squirrels here lately, huh, Mr. D? As he starts shaking his head again.
And you know, some things don't change. The answer's still that we just need more 12-year-olds with 20-gauge shotguns. That's all we need. I mean, you just gotta, you know, you gotta take them out and you know, and I'll read again from one of our most popular publications, Managing Nuisance Animals Around the Home.
Your favorite quote?
My favorite quote, and I just noticed it. I've been saying this for years, but I was reading this last night. And hey, look here, you know, page 12, the tree squirrel section. Without question, now I'm quoting, without question, shooting is the most effective method of eliminating troublesome squirrels when local regulations or game laws permit. So check with your local game officer and visit TWRA's website. It has a section on how to take care. You've got to navigate through the website a little bit, but there is a section that talks about wildlife damage, and they give you some suggestions. One thing that I want to mention about that is trapping. You know, is one of the things we're going to talk about, I think, a little later. But it's not legal to trap a critter and relocate it unless you have a license to do that. And the reason is that some of these critters carry diseases. And as a matter of fact, raccoons are the #1 carrier of rabies in the state of Tennessee. So if you catch a raccoon, and you don't need to cuddle up with one, you know, especially if he's frothing at the mouth, you know, I don't recommend that you try to do that. But if you capture an animal that has diseases and you take it off, you know, Shelby Forest or something like that, turn it loose, you know, you can create an epidemic. So that is on the TWRA website.
Okay.
Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency. So check it out. Or talk to your local game officer.
All right. Did you have anything to add to that, Joella?
Yeah, I had squirrels destroying my flowers in the flower bed, and I'm like going, first I didn't know what it was, and then I kept watching, and next thing I know I see squirrels in there. I watched them absolutely take apart my pansies and go run off with them. And so I said, well, I've got to stop this. So what I did was I found that coyote urine, which is in a lot of these deer deterrent products, they it actually worked. I sprayed that on them, and of course now every time we watered the plants, we had to respray. Or if it rained, I had to respray. But it deterred them, and they started eating something else besides my flowers.
That will probably. I would say that will give you temporary relief. I don't know how long that will last, because squirrels are pretty smart. And once they figure out there's no coyote attached to that coyote urine, they're probably going to start coming out of her. But the same thing, and I meant to mention moth crystals, naphthalene, paradichlorobenzene crystals will maybe give you some temporary relief, that kind of thing. But
temporary.
You know, a Jack Russell. You know, put your puppy out there and let the dog bark at them. Sometimes that will, you know, take care of them. But that's there's some of the products that contain what capsaicin, the active ingredient peppers that you can spray if they're gnawing on your wood. That might give you, all of these things might give you some temporary relief.